Alrighty, hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the PDHM channel. My name is Wade, and anyway, today is something special I've been planning to do for a while. So it's gonna be the 2021 games of the year to look out for, and yeah, so I'm just gonna cover 4, 5 games, and it's mostly this isn't sponsored or anything. It's just mostly to be like, hey guys, you guys should check out these games if you haven't played them because I really think you'll enjoy them. So it's like a, hey, give you some incentive to play this game and whatnot. So let's jump into it. So Techland Games, which is the developer right here, actually just posted Discord and YouTube video that said it is coming out 2021. They haven't confirmed a date or anything. It's been pushed back, I want to say 4 times, because it was supposed to come out at the end of last year, and it was supposed to come out in February of this year, and then it got pushed back again. So yeah, but not a big thing. I'm not gonna watch any of these trailers for copyright reasons and whatnot, but I do want to kind of cover some of the screenshots. So Dying Light is a zombie action survivor game, and you can do a lot of co-op and parkour, so it's kind of it's a story game with zombies in it, but honestly, this is probably Dying Light 1. This is just a Steam store, by the way. This is what I'm looking at it through because I figured I'd do it there. But Dying Light 1 is probably top 5 of my favorite games ever. I'd strongly recommend trying it. Right here, if you're interested, look up the Dying Light 2 gameplay demo. Dope. Absolutely amazing. And then here's some parkour stuff, and then it just talks about how it's an infected ward and how you have to make surviving chances, and this game is more of a, instead of a linear story, it's more of like a multiple page story, so like your fate, your decisions decide your fate. So yeah, here's one of the games that I'd highly recommend. So if you guys are into zombie games, probably the best game. So number 2, I don't think anybody has probably seen this, but it's by Amazon Games. And they're a brand new company, but this is New World, so it's a massive multiplayer RPG action adventure. It's kind of like a Total War Saga game, it seems like, but it's a little more focused on like your own person, so it's a mixture of like Dark Souls and maybe, I'm trying to think of that one game, Skyrim into one. But yeah, so, and you have to become Brooder Legions of the Undead, so it kind of gives me the it gives me that Diablo type feel of a game. But honestly, I like this one. It's released in August, so about 5 months. Not too far away. There hasn't been too much about it that is like straight, but here's like some gameplay of it, key features. So it is very much like a Dark Souls Diablo type of game. On here, it actually has pretty beefy requirements. Not as much as the other one, because the other one didn't have any at all yet. It just said coming soon. But yeah, I think you guys would like this. Let's go through some of the we already went through most of the screenshots here. Nothing special. Nothing that we really... Number 3 was something a little bit special for me. Again, it was on the Steam store. So I'm sorry if you guys don't have Steam, but that's probably easily the best game platform out there to buy. So this is Rome Total War. It's a turn-based strategy, RTS strategy action game. And honestly, so basically the whole idea is you have these settlements and you have to build it, and you have to play either a story mode or an expansion mode. And then you just kind of have to manage your resources and expand from there and whatnot. But honestly, it's pretty dope. Like, I'd say that Total War Warhammer 2 was maybe my second favorite after Total War Rome Empire Edition. So yeah, not too bad. And then there's also going to be the co-op edition, and then it doesn't really say anything else about that. But all of these guys are like screenshots of guys you can be. So these are going to be the Warriors of Chaos again. This is going to be some kind of Norse Legionnaire warriors and whatnot. So yeah, pretty cool there. So I definitely recommend. Alrighty, so here is the fourth game that I say is probably going to be a big hit, and I'll have an honorable mention here at the end, but this is Mass Effect Legendary Edition. So honestly, this edition seems pretty cool. So I don't know if you guys have ever played Mass Effect, but if you're into action RPG, but it's like science fiction, also the books are really good. Check it out. Audible, not sponsored or anything, but Audible is the place to go, and the Mass Effect series is so good. If you're looking for something to listen to whenever you're traveling, working, whatever, Mass Effect's the place to be. So it just remasters and puts in for Mass Effect 2, and Mass Effect 3, including weapons, and then it's Ultra HD and stuff. But it just makes it more optimized and whatnot. But the reason I say this is going to be something to look out for is because you can just buy one game and then have 3 games, and it's going to be an amazing game. I think this is going to get a lot of hype with 40 DLCs in this Legendary Legacy Edition. So yeah. 5, I picked a game that's developed by Amplitude Studios, but it's published by Sega. It's called Humankind. So it gives me that Europea Universalis 4 and Total War kind of thing. It's a lot like that, but basically you start back in the very beginning of time, and then you just work your way up, and it's like you're constantly progressing your civilization and everything. So I don't actually know, like, they haven't released any new news on it, but like you can do stuff like this, and then you have your standing armies and whatnot. I'll assume you'll be in a close proximity battle, war like this and whatnot. But honestly, I think this game's going to be something huge to look out for, because again, it's pretty historically accurate with some of the battles, and it is strategy. And maybe that's not your guys' cup of tea. You guys don't like that kind of stuff, but honestly, I think this is going to be a huge game just because, like, the amount of work that Sega puts into developing games is unbelievable. It is so good, and I would just highly recommend playing any Sega games there are. Like, everybody talks about the big names like Bethesda or Valve or something like that, but when it comes to game development, Sega continually gets output that is very high quality. With the success of Assassin's Creed, I would be like, damn guys, you should check that game out because that was awesome. But there was a teaser redo, or a teaser featured, and honestly, I think that's a pretty good thing. But so it says like that the Assassin's Creed will be similar to Assassin's Creed 2 because it'll be in the Nicholas Flamel area or history channel when the French alchemists, so between 1337 and 14, Castle Siege's jousting areas. So I think it would be pretty cool, but everybody's speculating this because they could take a year off, but Assassin's Creed Valhalla was announced in July, and then it came out, and honestly, it has just amazing results, like amazing everything. So reviews, everything. I know a lot of people didn't like it because it's a little different, but I thought like the difference and the variation really drove home the bargain for me. Like, hey, you should buy this game. Alrighty guys, that is all for this video. I sure hope you did enjoy. It wasn't too entertaining or whatnot, but I hope I definitely gave you guys some ideas of games to watch out for. I definitely don't follow the mainstream games so much, But I could also shout out like Outriders. That looks like a pretty fun game to play as friends and whatnot. But anyway, guys, thank you for everything, and I'll see you guys later. Have a great rest of your day, and thank you to PDHM. Peace.